Welcome everybody to our February PTA meeting. As always, we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Our PTA mission is to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. Our meeting agenda, we'll approve last month's minutes. We'll get some updates from the administrators. Thank you all for being here this evening. We'll get some reports of our officers and committees. Let's look at some other business, open it up for any new items, talk about some upcoming town events and school and PTA events. So the January meeting minutes, they're out on the ERBOE website under PTA. If someone could move to approve these.
Move to approve.
And someone second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Thank you. Administration updates. I know we have a full house of administrators today. So Mr. Scarfield, Mr. Barrow, Mr. Velarde, or Mrs. Borelli, whoever would like to go.
Okay, hi, this is Mr. Scarfield. I welcome everyone tonight. Thank you for having me as usual. I just want to reiterate how very impressed I am with the PTA because you guys have been really on it. You're active, you are together, and you're probably one of the best I've seen in all of my years. And I really mean that. You guys are doing a great job. Keep up the good work. I know how difficult it is trying to get people involved, but you keep punching forward and you're doing very good things for the kids and the faculty and the schools themselves. Thank you again. I also want to just say how impressed I am with the children in this district, the respect, the way they carry themselves. It's really a credit to the parents. And I really like been saying this recently. It just gives me faith in the future here because I just see good things happening, and it's a credit to you guys. Keep up the good work. So I'm going to go to a couple. You guys hear me clearly?
Yes, we lost you for a minute there while you were talking about the great children that we have, but we can hear you now.
I'm going to give you a quick rundown of things that are going on. Okay. Is impressive. That's a really good reflection on the parents on how they're raising the kids here, and I do have a lot of faith in the future, knowing that kids like this will be our future leaders. So I feel good about that. I just want to give you some information, and this one is really going to come from the Board of Ed, but it's my idea. So if people don't like it, they can blame me. We are in the process of putting out, and this is I'm announcing this here first. We're going to be doing a re-registration of every student, every family in the district this year. However, we're going to make it very easy and one-stop shopping for the parents. You won't have to register if you have children in each school. You won't have to go to each school to register. We're going to make it one easy stop. We're going to try to make sure that everything's done online and for the parents that have through the Genesis portal. And if parents have difficulties, we'll have a Saturday morning session and a Wednesday evening. This way we can cover all the bases and help everybody we can. You got to understand we're free preschool. A lot of people want to come here and want to get their kids in preschool. We want to make sure that we're educating the kids that are ours. We don't want to be just taking everybody in, and we want to verify that people here are the ones that belong here. It's a long time in coming, and I think we'll make this pain. As long as the funding comes from the State Department, as being for 3 additional pre-K classes next year, which will be an additional 45 pre-K kids. And they're going to be housed at Kitty Academy, which is on Union Avenue in Rutherford, which is probably less than a half mile from our border on Union Avenue to Rutherford. So we're really excited about that. Just want to, want to make good things come. We're working on next year's budget, trying to keep things tight without losing anything. So we'll keep you updated on that. And that's all I have to report. If anyone has any questions this evening.
Do we know when that validation is going to start?
Yeah, I'm anticipating Mr. Lyons around March 1st,
Okay.
and we'll take it through April. And we're gonna send out very explicit instructions to make sure everybody understands how to do it and it not be confusing and not be elusive.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions for Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Lyons.
Oh, any other questions for Mr. Scarfield? I'm not hearing any, so thank you so much, Mr. Scarfield.
Thank you, Mr. Lyons. I'll be here listening in if anyone has any.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Borelli, Mr. Velarde, or Mr. Barrow?
I'll jump right on in. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Of course, we've been very busy at Bow School. We've had a Clean Communities presentation. It was extremely insightful and it raised awareness among everyone about the importance of reducing litter, protecting our environment, and promoting a sense of pride within our community. It was really very eye-opening, and the students enjoyed the presentation, and the woman that did it was excellent. So it was actually a very nice time for everyone. On January 13th, we performed at the Civic Center, the band and the choir. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Schweikart for putting the musical event together. Mr. Tennell and I and the Board of Education and Mr. Scarfield, we all had our induction for the National Junior Honor Society. We had our spelling bee too. We had two winners, one first place, one second place. They all did a great job. That's not an easy task, getting up in front of all of your peers and spelling, and the words were not very easy either. So they did a great job. We just had a student council community service committee service trip the other day at Marist Center for Early Childhood Learning. It was really inspiring. Our students were welcomed into a beautiful, warm environment where they got to engage with young learners. They saw firsthand how empathy, creativity, and kindness shape early education. They did hands-on experiments. The trip encouraged our students to step outside themselves, practice leadership, and connect with the power of service. It was right in the YMCA. And it really was a very nice time they have. I have a video that I'm going to send out this Friday if you're on my Parent Square Faust highlights. So please look out for it. We're also doing the placement exams for honors for the 9th grade for Becton. So we have social studies in ELA and geometry, science, biology, Spanish. So they're busy working on that this week. And then this Friday, we have a National Wear Red Day to support the American Heart Association. I'm sure I left a couple of things out. We've been really busy since since last time we spoke. But if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. And thank you again for giving me this opportunity to talk to everyone. And hopefully everything is going to keep you nice and warm in the future, except for the weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Borelli. Yeah, I was at obviously the National Junior Honor Society induction, and that was a beautiful ceremony. And it was so nice to see so many of the Board of Ed members. I think all but one were able to attend. So it was nice, very nice event. Thank you and Mr. Tennell for that. Any questions for Mrs. Borelli? Okay, quiet group tonight. Mr. Barrow or Mr. Velarde, thank you so much, Mrs. Borelli.
Thank you.
Go for it, Mr. Barrow. I know you got basketball.
Sounds good. Hi, everyone. Thank you for having us all. Mrs. Brawley noted a couple things district-wide as well. We also had the recycling presentation, and everything worked out really, really well. We're really excited from last week. We had a parent academy. It was focused on helping little ones handle big emotions, a parent's guide to coping skills. So I want to thank all that attended, Dr. Lee and Mrs. Credico for putting that together, and all the parents that did join and staff members with our pre-K team. We had approximately 40 people attend, and we had over 27 parents attend. So it was a great success, and it was a wonderful showing and a great presentation. We celebrated our Wildcats of the Month this past Friday. So that went extremely well. And then we also joined in on the Global Play Day today. And the kids had a great time in the afternoon. And then we filtered it in with our cycle periods as well. So it was a great day. Mackenzie is also doing the Wear Red Day for American Heart Association this Friday. So wear red, faculty, staff, and students. And this Friday also concludes our annual Super Bowl canned food drive, helping our local food pantries. So thank you for all that have donated. We still have 2 more days to contribute. And then on February 11th, which is this Wednesday coming up, we at Mackenzie Elementary and Primary, we celebrate the 100th day of school celebration. So we do that within the classroom, a lot of fun activities. And then we also have pediatric dental health assembly for pre-K and kindergarten Thursday, February 12th. And then we're starting something a little bit different, a lot of fun with our heart health challenge. We're doing a Zumba day within the gym cycle periods on February 24th. Mr. Scarafield noted in reference to registration, we're hoping Friday, maybe Monday, the latest, getting out a communication about pre-K registration. Mr. Scarafield noted as far as district re-registration, so more information and detail to follow, but pre-K registration communication will be going out in the near future. So appreciate everyone's patience with that. And that concludes my report.
Thank you so much, Mr. Barrow. I just want to acknowledge you. I know Mr. Velarde's had a lot of success with the Global School Day of Play over the past few years. I'm glad to see we brought that to Mackenzie this year as well. So thank you for that. Any questions for Mr. Barrow? Oh, sorry. I'm not seeing any, but thank you so much. Enjoy the basketball game.
I'll be here, but thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Velarde.
Hello and good evening, everybody. It is absolutely nuts that today was our 96th day of school this year. We are moving and grooving, and we all know that the pace of the calendar really picks up come February, March. So we got a ton going on over these next couple of weeks. To knock off the ones that both Mrs. Borelli and Mr. Barrow spoke about, again, the recycling presentation through the Bergen County Department of Health was fantastic. We have this Friday is the Wear Red Day to support awareness for cardiovascular disease. January we celebrated Martin Luther King Day, and we really worked to embed that into our program. Our students participated in a global Wicked sing-along, which was a really cool visual and performing arts opportunity that popped up. I believe Mr. Barrow had some groups that also joined in. It was a live stream from London's West End Theatre with some of their actual cast members. It was just a really cool opportunity to shed some light on, pop culture. We all know that Wicked and Wicked for Good is hot in the press here, but also to shed some light on the arts because they can never get enough press there. Last week or a week and a half ago rather, we had NAEP testing for our 4th grade students. It was not all, but it was many of them, and they rocked it. They came ready to go. That assessment is something that we were selected to do through some sort of partnership with the United States Department of Education. They continue to collect statistical data on different subgroups of people from different states, different demographics, different populations, and we cannot be more proud with how our Wildcats responded to that. I'm going to use that as a quick little segue into state testing, just to kind of share some information going around our circles at Bergen County and statewide. There's still really no update as to any changes that may occur for state testing this year. So for grades 3 through 8, we're still kind of on the hook, just waiting more information from the State Department of Education. So as soon as we have any changes to testing protocols, procedures, units, all that stuff, we'll figure out a way to transmit that to you all. February being Black History Month, again, a ton of opportunities to celebrate historical figures, events, achievements of the Black community. We continue to embed that again across social studies, literacy, and the arts specifically, but we look for every opportunity to celebrate during this month. As Mr. Lyon referenced and Mr. Barrow talked about a little bit, I am absolutely exhausted today from Play Day. Global School Play Day is an awesome opportunity. It is such a cool thing to see them bring in toys, get creative, and just do all sorts of fun stuff. The amount of forts and tents and Uno games, Monopoly, Dungeon and Dragons, it's all fantastic. I want to say kudos to the kids because it takes a lot of responsibility to have an unstructured day. And they passed with flying colors today. The teaching staff who does that leap of faith for us to make this happen. So I hope you engage your kids in conversation about how the day went because I am beyond excited to see all their reflections tomorrow. In collaboration with the East Rutherford Police Department, we're in the process of scheduling our lead program for our 5th graders. So I will have more information coming in the coming weeks to go over what that schedule looks like. We are fortunate to have a number of East Rutherford police officers that come in and do that program to support a healthy and drug-free lifestyle within our community. Report cards go live 1 week from today for all students. We have the President's Day recess on deck, the 16th and the 17th of this month with no school. Parent-teacher conference are quickly approaching on February 26th. Remember, that's a half day for students. We'll send out more information with building level schedules. And March 5th, as we start the new month, is a staff professional day, so another half day on deck. Again, the calendar's going to fly, so be on the lookout for communications, but know that we appreciate everything that the PTA and our parents have to offer.
Thank you, Mr. Velarde. I'm sure Global School Day of Play was exhausting, but also a lot of fun. So thank you for continuing that at Lincoln School as well. Any questions for Mr. Velarde? I guess not. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so moving on to the treasurer's report, Paula.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. This is the January 2026 Treasurer's Report. This is currently just the cash in the bank account. We do have cash on hand that we have not, unfortunately, been able to take to the bank due to everything that's been going on in January. But currently in the bank, the ending balance for the PTA account is $9,062.43. And on hand, we have 11 grand from the holiday shop and an extra $3,000 from BNL and other miscellaneous cash that will all be reflected in February. For the 8th grade committee, the ending balance in the account is $2,771.69.
Great. Thank you. Okay. Correspondence, Mrs. Green, Christine.
Good evening, everyone. Happy February. We have 3 correspondence for tonight. The first one is, Dear Mr. Lyon and the PTA, wow, thank you for the generous spread you sent for our PD. It was greatly appreciated. We are so lucky to have a PTA that appreciates us like you do. Warmly, the EREA.
And that was the Professional Development Day, I think is what the PD stands for.
Yes. And then the next one is, Dear Mr. Lyon and members of the East Rutherford PTA, Mr. Barrow, Mr. Velarde, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you and the members of the PTA for the enjoyable lunch that was offered to our faculty on January 8th, 2026. The delicious lunch was thoroughly enjoyed by our entire staff and kept everyone well nourished throughout our professional development. Once again, we thank you very much for your time and generosity. As always, it is very much appreciated. Warm regards, Regina Burrell, Principal, A.S. Faust Intermediate School, Brian Barrow, Principal, Mackenzie School, Peter Velarde, Principal, Lincoln School. And our last one is we are from BNL. We are truly grateful for the opportunity to thank you for your continued partnership. It is an honor to help create lasting memories for your school community, and we deeply appreciate another successful season working together. We hope you and your school families enjoy the many smiles captured through the year's portrait program, and that picture day once again delivered the exceptional experience you expect and deserve. As a family-owned and operated business, we cherish the trust you place in us and value the relationship that helps our company thrive year after year. Thank you again for your loyalty and collaboration. Enclosed, you will find this year's rebate from your school's portrait sales, which Paula just mentioned. Wishing you all a joyful holiday season. We look forward to serving your school community again next year. Sincerely, B&L School Pictures. And that is it for this month.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Committees, cultural event. Alyssa, I put in the kids' night out. I don't know if you want to speak to that at all, or if there's anything else you have. I thought Alyssa was on. Yeah. Okay, she may
Thank
be.
you. Sorry, I
Oh,
couldn't get
oh, no
to
problem.
I couldn't get to the unmute.
No
I'm so
problem.
sorry.
No
Whenever I
problem.
use Zoom on my phone, this happens to me. So I know Tara and Paolo are working on that too. But we're just, I guess, in general, just looking for volunteers as usual. But did we share the dates for that already, or?
Yeah, March 20th is the
Mhm.
Friday for Lincoln and March 21st for Mackenzie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's going to be,
Yep.
those dates. We need volunteers as usual. So anybody that wants to, reach out
Mhm.
to us to do
Yeah.
that. Otherwise, no additional updates from cultural events.
Okay, thank you. For social media, we continue to maintain the website, the ERPTA givebacks, the Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels. So please follow us there. A lot of updates are posted, especially on Facebook and Instagram, as well as all of our meetings are on YouTube. And givebacks is where you can find a lot of information about PTA as well. Linda, for the fundraising?
Hello, all. Yes, so big box greeting cards had been extended till today. So those numbers are still being calculated. The Gertrude Hawk is off and running. I have seen some sales already online, but I'm sure that'll pick up as things go along. That will be due back the 23rd. The eighth grade committee is benefiting from the bulk of that. And they're doing the volunteering and helping to get all that in line. They generously during the snowstorm stuffed and organized and separated the 850 flyers that went out to everybody. So thank you for that, because that was one less thing I had to deal with. So thank you for that, and I think that's it for now. The only other information I have is that Holiday Shop did come back and say thank you again for another great season. And they have already asked us if we would like to renew for next year. So that is, up for grabs as well.
Great. Thank you. Excuse me. Membership, I know Sharice couldn't be here, but we stand pat at 228 members. School representatives for Mackenzie, Natasha, any update?
No, Mr. Barrow has said everything so far. We're just
Okay.
waiting on with the field day. So once I know about that, I will definitely let you know.
Great. If you could stop either tomorrow or Friday at the office and just see if anybody returned any more card order forms.
Okay, I'll check
Uh,
tomorrow.
yeah. Or any other mail. If you could gather that, that'd be great.
Okay, I will.
Great. And for Lincoln School, Rose, any updates?
Hi, good evening, everybody. Just that I am meeting with Tara and Paula on February 13th to discuss Kids Night Out and to start putting it together and planning it all out. And certainly I will be at the event, and hopefully I can drag some people that I'm friendly with to volunteer for that as well.
Awesome. Thank you for that. If you guys need a Zoom meeting for that 13th, for the 13th, or if anybody needs a Zoom meeting, we have a free account that gives us up to 40 minutes, or we can schedule a meeting on the paid account for that. So remember, keep that in mind as you're planning these meetings.
Thank you.
Yep. Eighth grade committee, I don't know, Christine, or if Melissa's on. I don't think Melissa's on.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, so
Yep.
we have a bunch going on, especially with it only being 4 months to go. So tonight is our Dine and Donate at Charlie Blood's in Garfield. It's going on till 9 p.m. Dine in and take out. So everybody, please stop by. Just mention you're there for Faust eighth grade. We get 20% of all profits for tonight. The next one is we have our Valentine grams. The deadline is on Friday. So please support that. It's $2 for lollipop and then $4 for pen and lollipop. And then we have Gertrude Hawk going on, as Linda mentioned, till the 23rd. So put in your orders. And thank the snowstorm for giving us the time to be able to stuff all those 850 envelopes. We had a nice assembly line going on here. So that kept us busy, especially with the snow day from school. And then the last one we have going on is Double Good Popcorn,
Oh yeah.
going on for 4 days from the 16th to the 20th.
Okay.
So buy your popcorn. So get your candy and get your popcorn for Valentine's Day through the eighth grade committee so we can pay for our formal and our yearbooks and everything else coming up in June. Thank
Yep.
you,
Oh
everyone.
yeah.
And special thank you to Mrs. Borelli for her support with approving everything. I know we have a lot going in and out. And Mr. Velarde as well, because we have a few things we're trying to set up with Lincoln School as well. So
Awesome.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Also, actually, you just reminded me, Mr. Barrow will be coming to you for approval for the flyer for the St. Patrick's Day coin challenge that we do at Mackenzie School. So that will probably start at the beginning of March as well. So I'll get that flyer to you hopefully in the next week or so.
Sounds good. We're excited for it. Thank you.
Yep, awesome. Thank you for helping us with that. Nominating committee. We had three courageous members put their names in to say they will be part of our nominating committee. So thank you to Emily Landolfi, Christine Green, and Rose Ampuro for volunteering to be part of the nominating committee. So you can contact any of them or all of them if you are interested in serving the PTA in an officer position for the next year. The officer positions that are open for nomination are president, vice president, recording secretary, corresponding secretary, and treasurer. So all five positions are up for nomination this year. Vice president and corresponding secretary will be for a 1 year term because we agreed last month that we would vote for them in the odd year. So they would have a 2027 election next year for those two positions. And then the other positions will be an even year voting and will be revoted in 2028. So if you're interested in any of them, our bylaws and standing rules are on the ERBOE PTA website. You can read through. It has some descriptions of the positions and what the responsibilities are in the bylaws as well, and I think a little and in the standing rules as well. So some good places to look if you're interested in any of those. And again, the nominating committee will help select the person who will be in those roles for the coming terms. Tricky Tray. I don't know if anybody on the Tricky Tray Committee is on tonight. But they are planning again still for May 15th. I know they've been soliciting for donations because I have an envelope with about 4 or 5 donations from various companies, um, especially with companies that have like an event where they'll give you a free ticket to come to their event or whatever. So they are getting donations. I believe one of the things they want to do is what we did, I think it was 2 years ago, where we ask each grade in the school for certain types of product to donate. So they'll come up with the plan for that, and obviously, to our principals and Mr. Scarfield, they'll communicate with you on what they need as far as those are concerned, and what flyers will be sent home and get the approvals as needed. And it's always a big event for us, and it was very successful the last 2 years. So we're looking forward to it again this year. Charisse Brown is the primary person taking care of that. Jillian Cawley as well is helping on that committee, and I think several other people. I think they said they have enough volunteers on the committee, but obviously they'll be looking for volunteers for the event itself. Any new or other business? Any open issues or comments or concerns? Oh. So February 2nd to 6th this week is National School Counseling Week. So we thank our amazing counseling team, Mrs. Gomez from Mackenzie School, Ms. Kim from Lincoln School, and Mrs. Muse from Faust School. Thank them for their endless patience and empathy in helping our students build their confidence and their success. So keep our school counselors in mind this week. And then Friday on Wear Red Day is also Crossing Guard Appreciation Day. Our crossing guards I think, are the best. Every time I pass by them, they are so generous and happy and keeping our kids safe every day. So give a shout out to them when you see them on Friday. Upcoming PTA events. I'm not sure if we want to do this. We'll discuss it. If we want to do a teacher luncheon for the February 26th parent teacher conferences, we did that last fall, I guess in November when we had them. I tried to follow up about the smoke detectors, but I haven't heard yet. We were supposed to get that grant delivered in January, but I haven't heard a date yet. And obviously, it's already February. So I followed up with the person who had sent the information about it. I'm waiting to hear back, hopefully soon, about that. But what we would like to do is the town is hosting a no camping event on February 27th. So we'd like to see if we could distribute those smoke detectors at that event. As I mentioned, we'll have the Mackenzie St. Patrick's Day Coin Challenge running from March 1st to 13th. And as usual, we'll have a prize for the class that brings in the most coins, and our Kids Night Out March 20th and 21st. This is the East Rutherford Town event, the No Camping Camp Night on February 27th, 6 p.m. to 10:30. I think if you go to register, it says like from 4 or 4:30, but that's because they had to reserve the space for the full afternoon to prepare it. But the event itself, it starts at 6 p.m. till 10:30. Hot dogs and potato salad, bring a blanket or pad to sit on, activities, arts and crafts, indoor games, treats, etc. Hopefully, we'll have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors to distribute as well, and we can set up a little PTA booth. Um, and then our 250th anniversary of America celebration in town is on June 20th. That was a change from the original date. And of course, keep your eyes and ears open for the World Cup coming to MetLife Stadium in June and July. There's a schedule out of when the games will be at our MetLife Stadium. So watch out for that. School dates, I think Mr. Velarde, you had mentioned these. School will be closed February 16th and 17th, Monday and Tuesday, for the President's Day recess. There'll be a half day on February 26th for the parent-teacher conferences, and another half day shortly, I guess it's the following week, March 5th, for the Teacher Professional Day. And as always, the district calendar can be found on the ERBOE website. And our next meeting will be March 4th. So unless anybody has anything else to contribute, we can end the meeting. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night.